Alright, so there was a question on 4c. Question 4 said only 23% of Americans meet a 5-day goal of eating fruits and vegetables. If 3 Americans are randomly selected, round to 6 decimals. C said, what is the probability that more than one person eats enough, meets the goal of eating enough fruits and vegetables? So let's just summarize. We have the probability of F, which I'm saying F eats enough, is 23%, so I made that 0.23. And then I have N, which is the event that a person does not eat enough, so N is 1 minus 0.23, which is 0.77. So to answer this question, I need to consider all the cases where there is more than one F in my list of outcomes. So I make a short list right here. Notice that this one right here has 3 F's, so I want to find the probability of finding 3 students or 3 randomly selected people that eat enough fruits and vegetables. Okay, so that's 3 F's. Now this one has 2 F's, so that's again more than 1. This one also has 2 F's, and this one has 2 F's. Now, any other outcome I write will have 1 F or no F, so I'm not going to count those. I'm just going to find the probability of these here. So I start with the probability of finding 3 people that eat enough fruits. So I know that the probability that the first person eats enough fruit is 0.23. So this equals 0.23. Now, since this person has no effect on the second person, the next person also has a 0.23 chance of being selected. So that person has a 0.23 chance. And then I go on to my third person, and since they're independent, I do times 0.23. And to solve this, I want to do 0.23 to the third power. 0.23 to the third power. Now next, I want to find the probability of FFN. FFN. So to find that probability, I do 0.23. The first person has a 0.23 chance. The next person has a 0.23 chance. And the third person has a 0.77 chance. Next, I want to find the probability that I get FNF. The first person is 0.23. The next person is 0.77. And the third person is 0.23. Next, I want to do the probability of NFF. So the first person not getting enough fruits and vegetables would be equal to 0.77 now. The third person is 0.23. And the last person would have a 0.23 chance of getting enough. Now, I did all of these green ones in the same color because all of those will be the same number. So when we calculate these, we want to go ahead and calculate 0.23 to the third power, which equals 0.012167. So the red probability is 0.012167. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the next person is 0.23 times 0.23 times 0.77, which equals 0.040733. Now all of these green numbers are going to be the same, so I'm just going to multiply that by 3, and that will give me my solution.